Summer is just about here, and there will be plenty of things to do to occupy your time, like swimming, fishing, biking. But Mike Wagner, who was surprised to report another story after his skiing adventure, went in search of the biggest, baddest, wildest thrill of them all. Here's his report.
It all began here in America in 1884 when Coney Island Amusement Park in New York introduced a ride called the Thompson Switchback Gravity Pleasure Railway, which resembled a mining cart on a steep, bumpy hill. Well, roller coasters certainly don't look like that today. I know that you've heard this before, what goes up must come down, but what a way to come down. You just gotta see it to believe it. What you are looking at is the world's tallest wooden roller coaster in 1989. The first drop is an incredible, stomach-churning 157 feet with a force of 3 positive Gs, hurtling its riders to a speed of 65+ miles per hour within seconds, then into a bank turn, only to prepare them for another drop. This amazing machine's name is what else? Hercules. And its home is Dorney Amusement Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania. The track is over 4,000 feet long and carries its terrified passengers for 3 minutes, only to discover that they are ready to go again. Let's View the News talked with Laurie Wiesner and asked her what makes the coaster go so fast. Are there motors of some kind?
Well, basically, when the coaster first leaves the station, there's a 55-foot drop, and that momentum carries the coaster to the first lift, and the only motor on the entire coaster is the motor lift, which carries the coaster to the top of the first hill. And from there on, the momentum carries the coaster through the entire ride back to the station.
How long did it take to build this coaster?
The coaster took approximately 18 months from the first conception to the completion of the entire project.
Who designed Hercules, and how did they go about it?
Curtis Summers Incorporated designed the coaster, and basically we asked him to build a coaster that is a world-class one and one that is the tallest wooden roller coaster in the world, and that's exactly what he designed.
Was the terrain here helpful in making the first drop so large?
Well, certainly with all the hills, it provided a very unique background for the coaster, and it also helped in making the lift, a shorter distance to climb, with the 157-foot drop to follow. And also it sweeps over the lake at the very bottom with a 55-degree banking curve. And that's very unique to coasters in general.
How many people can Hercules carry in an hour?
The coaster carries approximately 1,600 people an hour when we have 2 cars running.
Was the coaster expensive to construct? And why did the park decide to build a wooden roller coaster as opposed to a steel one?
The coaster cost approximately $6 million to build, and we decided to build a wooden coaster since we already have a steel coaster, the Laser, which is a double looping steel coaster, and we wanted a wooden coaster to complement this steel coaster.
Dorney Park also has 2 other roller coasters, the Thunderhawk, which is ranked 26 out of 40 roller coasters in the country. Its first drop is 65 feet and reaches speeds of 45 miles per hour. This coaster has a lot of curves, which gives it a faster feeling. The third coaster here is the Laser. It will turn your world upside down, twice. This creature serpentines its way around a metal frame track, and the ride on this beast is also incredible. The first drop is banked and is 90 feet high and reaches a speed of 50 miles per hour, propelling the riders into a teardrop-shaped loop, then immediately into another. The teardrop-shaped loop was developed in 1974 by West Germany's Anton Schwarzkopf. He became the first designer to use standard physics to turn the world upside down. He used the scientific law known as conservative angular momentum, which is responsible for the vertical somersault. But the perfect circle was still sought by Schwarzkopf's competitors, with very little success. The problem with the perfect circle is that the climb up is too rapid. It creates an excessive centrifugal force that makes the riders uncomfortable and compressed in their seats. And at the top of the circle, the coaster slows down dramatically. This could result in passengers falling out. Because the dramatic slowdown causes centrifugal force to lessen, then gravity takes over. But the teardrop-shaped loop is different. The climb to the top isn't as rapid. And since the riders spend less time upside down, gravity never equals centrifugal force, which keeps the passengers in their seats. I waited all day to ride Hercules, but now I'm not so sure. Wow, what a way to start a summer. Reporting from Dorney Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania, this is Mike Wagner for Let's View the News. Did you say the first drop was 157 feet?
Last night I took a walk after dark. I swing a place called Palisade Park. Tazzy Park, to see what I could see. That's where the girls are. I took a ride on a shooty shoot. The girl I sat beside was awful cute. Everyone was hands with me. I was flying on like a rocket ship. Down like a roller coaster. Fast like a loop-de-loop. And around like a merry-go-round. We ate and ate at a hot dog stand. We danced around to a rockin' band. And when we could, I gave that girl a hug. In the tunnel of love, you never know how great a kiss can feel when you stop at the top of a Ferris wheel. When I fell in love down at Palisades Park. We ate and ate at a hot dog stand. We danced around to a rockin' band. And when I could, I gave that girl a hug. In the tunnel of love, you never know how great a kiss can feel when you stop at the top of a Ferris wheel. When I fell in love down at Palisades Park. Down at the Palisades Park. You know the Palisades Park. Down at Palisades.
Thanks to all of the Let's View the News reporters. Well, that's our view of the news for this year. This is Phil Healy, along with Chris Millott and Larry Williams, wishing everyone a safe and happy summer. See you next year.